Go.
Hi everyone, we are here at the final training session of the Hong Kong JD Jaguars, and with me is Charlie Burke, the Director of Cricket of Hong Kong Cricket. Hi Charlie, how are you?
Very well this evening.
Great, and today we are here at the final training session, and what do you think of our training session over the past couple of weeks? Have you been following us?
Yeah, I saw one of your sessions a few weeks ago, and this is the first session I've been to for about 3 or 4 weeks, but it's just good to see how, I suppose, the team have gelled and how they've come together, and it's great to see the young guys that have been invited down to bowl to some of the national squad and some of the best players in local cricket. So, Afzal Haider and Kinshit Shah and all that, I think are doing a great job with the squad. They look impressive.
Speaking of the squad, do you have any favourites, or who are you looking forward to seeing at the T20Blitz?
Yeah, I think from the Jaguars, from the local players, I think what's great is that a couple of your local domestic players in Ashley Caddy, Simandeep Singh, even Chris Carter, have really performed over the last month, particularly domestic cricket. Simandeep, I think, just scored his first 100 on the weekend. Chris Carter's been doing a terrific job with the Hong Kong side, opening the batting. Ashley Caddy took 6 wickets on the weekend, so I think that's pleasing because you're only as strong as sort of your weakest link when it comes to a squad, and the competition for spots amongst the squad is obviously vital to the success of the team. So from a local player perspective, it looks really promising.
Wonderful. And what do you think of our international listings?
Geez, there's some great international players. I mean, we've got 25 international players in the whole competition, so it's going to be tough. But I think Johan Botha, he's a terrific spinner. He's just such a crafty cricketer, and I think his leadership, although he doesn't have the captain next to his name, he doesn't need it. I think just his leadership. I know Kinshit and I actually met with Botha in Australia when we were over there on tour. So he'll love to work with this squad, and obviously he already knows Kinshit. Franklin's obviously a class player, Hafiz, so you've got some absolute talent there with your overseas players, and really looking forward to seeing the mix of local domestic players and the international players, because I think our local players will learn so much, and the international players, I think, will be surprised how good the quality of cricket is.
Wow. And of course we have the champion himself, Sammy.
Yeah, exactly. Good old Sammy. So looking forward to a bit of dancing out in the cricket field. I'm sure it'll be a bit of fun for everyone, but obviously a class cricketer as well. So, good to see such a variety of international players, not just in your squad, but all the teams as well. So, really looking forward to it. Exciting times.
Absolutely. And speaking of the entire tournament, how do you think this compares to the Cricket Sixes?
Yeah, I think the great thing about it is they're two completely different formats, and they're two very separate events. The T20Blitz is certainly more a high-performance cricket tournament. It's I suppose for the traditionalists, it's an actual format of the game. Sixes is not as recognised globally, so I think it's great. And obviously we know the platform for T20 cricket and where it's going with the IPL and all the different franchise competitions around the world. Sixes cricket has its spot, I think, to definitely grow and develop the game, whereas 2020 cricket's probably more it's certainly a good platform for international cricket and franchise cricket. So two different exciting formats of the game, and two formats that suit Hong Kong really well. Not necessarily if you live near the grounds, you might get a few balls coming over, but other than that, it's obviously an exciting format, both of them.
Wonderful. And how do you think this will keep Hong Kong on the radar of international cricket?
Oh, look, the exposure already has been incredible. The 5 franchise teams and the owners and what they've done, and the players that they've brought in is just above anyone's expectations, certainly mine expectations. We've got the dinner on Tuesday night to sort of start off the Blitz Carnival, I suppose you could almost call it, and then 5 fantastic days of cricket. The weather looks great. And I only see it getting bigger and better. It might even outgrow Hong Kong. We might have to take it overseas and look at other options as well to continue the growth of the game. But very exciting.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Charlie.
No problem.
There we have it. Charlie Burke. He's excited as we are.